More than 45% of the population has experienced gender-based violence. Men, women, girls, and boys. Nobody is safe. We live out loud with Phanis Lisiagali, who's going to tell us more about the gender-based violence hotline 1195 and what you can do to stop gender-based violence.
It has been a long journey, so to speak, from 2007 and 2008 when we had post-election violence in this country. That is when this hotline was born. I'm looking at a scenario where we collected data through 1195, data from 2013 to 2016. We've collected over 9,000 gender-based violence cases. And we're wondering, because they're not going down.
They're on the
and this
rise.
is the time we're saying we must end sexual and gender-based violence on women.
As we talk about gender-based violence, I think it's very important that we define what gender-based violence is, because somebody could be watching and thinking, okay, it's only rape, it's only assault on only women and only children. But it's far bigger. So tell us about what constitutes gender-based violence.
Gender-based violence is affecting all of us. Men, women, children, even babies. Sheila, you wouldn't believe this. We've rescued children as young as 5 months, defiled. 1 year, 2 months, defiled. 2 years, 3 years. I mean, it's affecting all of us. So we cannot say that it's a woman's issue. It is also affecting men. We've had cases where men and their organs have been, attacked as well. Yeah, their genitals are cut. Yeah, the problem I have with men.
Those are the things that show up in the news.
Yes,
the nation stops, watches, and we move on until the next.
We also need to protect men.
Yeah,
because if you target a man's organ, really, what are you doing as a woman?
That is violence. That is
still violence on men. Or if you perhaps boil water and burn this man, that is still violence. So it's not just about women, or even girl child. Even boys are being sodomized. The person who has been affected, just be bold, break the silence, call the helpline, which is a toll-free, totally toll-free helpline.
Whether you're on a cell phone or a landline?
No, cell phone.
Right.
The reason we use cell phones is because, sometimes with that stigma and then with the fear, you want to go to the police or you want to go to a gender violence recovery center, for example, the Nairobi Women's Gender Violence Recovery Center, or any other government hospital. And I'm glad we are now partnering with the State Department of Gender, which makes this a lot easier, actually under the Ministry of Public Service, Youth and Gender Affairs. We are partners, and therefore supporting these survivors, it has become a little easier because they'll go to any government hospital and they are supported. So the reason we use mobiles is because we want to walk survivors through and through. From the time it happened, they'll call the helpline 1195. We give them very brief counseling services.
And that's a 24-hour hotline?
It's a 24-hour. Right. We have more than 20 telecounselors on standby. So when they call, with that brief telecounseling services, then we are referring them to other service providers. If it is an absolute emergency that warrants rescue, then we are again coordinating the rescue mission, make sure that this survivor gets to hospital immediately.
Right.
We have partners like the Kenyan Red Cross, we have the MSF France, MSF Belgium.
And this is for evacuation?
Yes, for evacuation.
Okay.
Then from there to hospitals. If it is a survivor that is able to make it to hospital, the nearest hospital could be a health center or a government facility, we'll just direct them there. So with that SMS or with that call coming through, then we are walking the survivor every step they go, we are working with them. From ambulance, as I said, to that medical facility, to if they're admitted again, we will get there to again help.
And help them from the
Yes, if they were not able to go to the police, we will talk to the police to go and see them from their hospital beds.
Okay, here's my question. 3-year-old boy has gone through all this. The 3-year-old doesn't know how to call the number.
Yeah, the mother will.
As a neighbor, if I am a neighbor and I know that something terrible is happening, have I got the right to call?
Yes.
Because many times people say, "Iyo sio shughuli yako, why are you in my business?"
Let me tell you, this is our business, all of us. We are in it. Because you don't know, that neighbor may not know when their child will be attacked. And so we're saying the 1195 number is bringing us all together to work as a frontier team to make sure that we end GBV, gender-based violence, on all of us. Men are suffering in silence. In fact, more than women. But because of that ego in them, they don't want to blow it out. They don't want to say, my wife beat me up. But I'm happy others have started talking.
Yes.
Yes.
It's all about talking and just sharing and being honest, because you can't change something if you ignore it. If I live somewhere and I think a 14-year-old is living in a house with a 70-year-old man, can I call that helpline? Will it help that young girl?
Yes, yes. During the International Women's Day, the government of Kenya and UN launched a joint GBV program in this country.
Right.
Meaning, there's a lot of seriousness to also protect our girls against early marriage. The early marriage campaign was also launched. And we have the hashtag, the Jitokeze hashtag. It has been running for a long time, since last year, I think October. Jitokeze 1195. I would like to add Jitokeze, ongea kuhusu GBV. Piga 1195. Kujitokeza tu ni kupiga simu.
Ni piga simu. Usinyamaze alafu kesho ndio unaambia wenye habari, sasa tulikuwa tukisikia wakipigana kila siku, and then something terrible has come. Speak up now. Don't be an interview about what was. Be a phone call about what is.
Absolutely.
For the rest of this story, please click here.